So you've done Paris. You've wandered the boulevards, marveled at the city lights, and maybe even tried to blend in with the locals. You've checked off the must-sees, and your camera roll is bursting with memories. You've seen the Eiffel Tower, sipped overpriced coffee in Italy, and posted the pictures for everyone back home to see. Maybe you've even tried the gelato or watched the sunset over the Colosseum. Congratulations, you've followed the same path as millions before you. You've joined the endless parade of travelers ticking off the world's most famous sights. But aren't you bored? Tired of the same sunsets and crowded beaches? The same old stories, the same old souvenirs? There's a world that doesn't care about your Instagram filter. A world in the shadows, deep underground, where history is carved into the earth and every step echoes with secrets. I'm talking about going down, deep down, where sunlight is a memory, and the air feels ancient, where you trade the sky for stone and silence. Forget tourist traps and souvenir shops. Down here there's no neon sign pointing the way, no crowds jostling for the perfect photo. We're headed for a place where the only souvenirs are dust and a new respect for open spaces. Down here you'll find a different kind of treasure, one you can't buy or post online. We're trading blue skies for volcanic rock ceilings and city streets for winding tunnels built to confuse invaders. Every twist and turn tells a story of survival. This isn't a vacation for the faint of heart, it's for those who crave adventure, who want to feel the weight of history pressing in from all sides. It's for those who know the best stories are buried far from the light. Down here, you become part of the legend. Above ground, travel is predictable. Chain restaurants, generic hotels, crowds chasing authenticity. It's easy, it's comfortable, but it's not unforgettable. Underground authenticity is real. The smell of damp earth, rough stone, and the silence broken only by your own breath. Pack away your sunglasses. Down here, you'll need your senses sharp. Bring sturdy shoes and curiosity. You'll need both to explore these ancient corridors and hidden chambers. We're peeling back the surface to see what lies beneath. A place built for survival, not pleasure. A city designed to hide, to protect, to endure. We're going to Derinkuyu, in the heart of Turkey, a place where entire communities once vanished from sight, safe from the world above. After this, you'll never look at your basement the same way again. You'll wonder what stories might be hidden just beneath your feet. Cappadocia, land of fairy chimneys and sunrise balloons. It's a place that looks like it belongs in a dream, with its surreal rock formations and skies dotted with vibrant hot air balloons every morning. Beautiful, but that's just the surface. What you see above ground is only a hint of the wonders that lie beneath your feet. The real story is buried deep in the volcanic tuff below, hidden away from the sun and the crowds. Here, entire civilizations hid from the world by carving cities into the earth. These underground labyrinths were more than just shelters. They were thriving communities complete with living quarters, storage rooms, and even places of worship. Why build a castle on a hill when you can dig one straight down? The people here chose to disappear beneath the surface, creating fortresses that were nearly impossible to conquer. This region is riddled with underground cities, secret tunnels, and hidden churches. Each passageway tells a story of ingenuity and survival. Derinkuyu is the deepest and most mind-boggling of them all. It plunges more than 60 meters underground with enough space to shelter thousands of people. The geology made it possible, soft volcanic ash compacted into tough, easy to carve, strong enough to last. This unique rock allowed people to dig deep and build vast networks without fear of collapse. Ancient people became human moles, digging out multi-level metropolises for survival. They worked in darkness, shaping entire worlds by hand, generation after generation. They created a world hidden in plain sight, right under their enemies' feet. These secret cities were invisible from above, offering safety and hope in times of danger. While tourists look up at balloons, the real magic is below. The underground is where Cappadocia's most incredible stories are written in stone. The ground is a honeycomb of rooms and passages, a silent testament to a deep, complex history. Every tunnel and chamber is a reminder of the people who once called this place home. To understand Cappadocia, ignore the sky. Focus on the dirt. The secrets of this land are written not in the clouds, but in the earth itself. Be willing to get a little lost in the dark. Only then can you truly discover the hidden heart of Cappadocia, where history lives on beneath the surface. When I say underground city, forget your basement. Derinkuyu plunges 85 meters, over 280 feet into the earth, with at least 18 levels, 8 open today. It could house up to 20,000 people, plus livestock and supplies. This was a fully functional city, not a temporary hideout. Living quarters, kitchens, stables, storage rooms, even churches with vaulted ceilings, all carved from rock. Wells and ventilation shafts brought water and air to the lowest levels. The layout is a deliberate maze, narrow winding tunnels to slow invaders. Massive stone doors could seal off passages, trapping enemies in a labyrinth. Every feature was designed for survival: food, water, air, waste, and defense. Life here wasn't about comfort, it was about staying alive. Derinkuyu is the ultimate expression of that struggle, a city built to disappear. It's a fortress beneath the earth. Who built Derinkuyu? Its origins are mysterious, layered in rock and history. Some say the Phrygians started it in the 8th-7th centuries BCE. Later, the Byzantines expanded it. For early Christians, it was a sanctuary from persecution and war. Underground churches with simple crosses remind us of their secret faith. Life was a mix of community and confinement, thousands living by the rhythm of darkness and fear. The city was self-sustaining: oil presses, wineries, storage, and a cool, constant temperature. Abandoned in the 1920s, it was rediscovered by accident in 1963, a hidden world beneath a basement wall. Sometimes the greatest discoveries are right under our feet. Imagine life in Derinkuyu, waking to oil lamps, not sunlight, and sharing carved rock with 20,000 people and their animals. The air was thick with the smells of earth, fires, and livestock, a sensory experience no travel agency can sell. Society had to be organized. Everyone had a role in this underground machine. The upper levels were for living, deeper down were stables, wineries, and storage. Even underground they built a school, a vaulted room where children learned to read, write, and keep their culture alive. Survival wasn't enough, they preserved their identity. The churches were humble, carved from stone, with low ceilings and simple crosses. You bowed your head to enter, a forced act of reverence. Praying here, surrounded by silence and earth, must have been profound. Faith didn't need grandeur, just a quiet, dark place to exist. In Derinkuyu, survival and spirit went hand in hand. It was about more than living, it was about meaning. Even in darkness they found light. Derinkuyu's genius is in its details. Tunnels are intentionally small, not for short people but to slow invaders and force them to crouch. The city itself is a weapon. Communication? They carved vertical shafts, ancient intercoms, so voices could travel between levels. Living quarters were surprisingly spacious, with niches for sleeping and pits for cooking. Livestock had their own rooms. Cows and goats were too valuable to leave above. Imagine leading a cow down a stone staircase to its pen, 4 levels underground. Deep inside you'll find wineries, stone vats for grapes, channels for juice, and perfect temperatures for fermentation. Even in hiding they made sure to have wine. It's a testament to the human spirit. Some comforts are non-negotiable. Derinkuyu wasn't just about survival, it was about living, even in the dark. Architecture here is both practical and profoundly human. Every detail tells a story. Ready to trade your beach resort for a subterranean adventure? Let's talk reality. If you're claustrophobic, think twice. Imagine being 150 feet underground in a tunnel so narrow you turn sideways. No windows, no emergency exits, just more tunnel. You'll walk, squat, and duck through low corridors. It's a workout, not a stroll. Wear sturdy shoes. The stone floors are uneven and slippery. Lighting is functional, not cozy. Bring a flashlight for the dark corners. Don't expect a museum. Derinkuyu is empty stone rooms, not glass cases of artifacts. The power is in the space itself. Rooms carved by hand, thousands of years ago. It takes imagination to picture life here. If you need every rock explained, you might be disappointed. But if you let the silence and stone speak, it's unforgettable. This is travel that challenges you. The adventure is in the experience, not the souvenirs. Touring Derinkuyu is surreal. The moment you step inside, the world above seems to vanish, replaced by a labyrinth of stone and shadow. The air is cool, tinged with the scent of earth and history, and every footstep echoes off walls carved centuries ago. Red arrows lead you down, blue ones up, a one-way system to avoid traffic jams. It's a clever solution, but it also adds to the sense of adventure as you follow these painted guides deeper into the unknown. Even so, you'll feel disoriented. The tunnels twist and turn, and it's easy to lose your sense of direction. Every tunnel looks the same, and you're at the mercy of arrows and your guide. The sameness is both fascinating and unsettling, making you wonder how ancient residents navigated these passages in total darkness. Guides are essential. They bring the city to life, pointing out schools, wineries, and stone doors, and sharing legends and secrets. Without them, you'd miss the hidden stories etched into the walls. Listen to them. They're the keepers of the story. Their passion and knowledge transform the maze into a living museum. You'll share the experience with crowds, sometimes shuffling in line, sometimes finding a quiet side room. The energy shifts constantly, from bustling to hushed. The paradox of tourism. We seek untouched places, but our presence changes them. Every visitor leaves a mark, even if it's just a fleeting echo. Yet, in rare moments of silence, you can almost feel the history. The echoes of people who lived, worked, and prayed here. The walls seem to whisper stories of survival and community. In those moments, Derinkuyu stops being a tourist site and becomes a hidden world again. You're transported back in time, imagining life underground. It's a sanctuary, a testament to human resilience. The sheer scale and ingenuity of the city are awe-inspiring. The magic is in the quiet, in the sense of connection across centuries. Here, you're not just a visitor, you're part of a much larger story. It's not just a place, it's an experience. Every corner holds a new discovery, every chamber a new mystery. Let yourself get lost in it. Embrace the unknown, and let your imagination wander with you. That's where the real story lives, hidden in the shadows, waiting to be found. What do you take from Derinkuyu? Dusty shoes, a sore back, and a camera full of rocky walls, but also perspective. Our modern problems seem trivial compared to people who built cities to survive invasion. Only a quarter of Derinkuyu is excavated. What secrets remain in the undug earth? More tunnels, deeper levels, hidden networks. The greatest mysteries may still be buried. In a world of rising temperatures and crowded cities, the idea of living underground has a strange appeal. Derinkuyu is a blueprint for survival, a story of community, ingenuity, and the will to carve out safety. It's a lesson written in stone. Visiting Derinkuyu is a journey into the heart of human history and the earth itself. It's dirty, uncomfortable, and unforgettable. Next time you plan a trip, skip the beach. The real adventure is waiting, a few hundred feet down.